Alright guys, welcome to my review of the Casio LF-30W-2AEF. So I've been using this for around 2 weeks now and I have some thoughts that I'd like to share. So this is a pretty cool looking watch in my opinion. It's a good looking casual retro design and possibly universal in its appeal, but I do regret getting this blue colorway. Compared with how they advertise it on the website, the blue is a lot more faded in real life. It's using a bio-based resin for the band and you can tell it does feel different, cheaper and slightly tougher than the regular resin Casio use on their digital models. And I'm not a massive fan of this when it comes to comfort, but it is something that you will get used to. So let's talk fit. I have a 7.5-inch wrist, which is slightly on the bigger side, and this for me on this watch, it was either too tight or a bit too loose on the wrist, which isn't a major deal, but you do feel it from time to time and you want it to be a bit more snug for sure. But you can wear it all day without too much fuss. It has a resin glass display and guess what? It's faded on a head-on viewing angle and better on others. This is a massive disappointment. They must have been banking on that world map being enough of a contrast between the two. But no, sorry, doesn't work, although it is very cool to look at. But it does have good visibility in sunlight, just not indoors in darker conditions. It's a super light watch at only 23 grams. The backlight is, however, very impressive, giving a full illumination in most lighting conditions. I do like the way that the watch has been laid out with the world map. It does catch my eye in a positive way every time I glance at it. It looks very cool to me. And I also like the fact that the date and time are quite large and makes for quite an easy read. So of course you have your 4 different main time zones you like to look for on the first mode. Then you've got your world time zones, 31 time zones and 48 cities. You've got 5 alarms, a timer and your stopwatch. I found a slight resistance using the adjust button compared with the rest. They were fine. It's only water resistant, which means this is only splash proof, which isn't great. The battery life, you've only got a 3-year battery installed in this one, so that is quite disappointing. They could have at least made it 5 to 10 years. There are so many other Casios at a better price point, even though this is a cheap watch, and it looks pretty cool, but they are in fact better than this. So pros for this is that it's a cool looking watch with an eye-catching display with that world map and good sized text and a decent amount of features, but it's let down with the display visibility at a head-on angle, the size of the strap. I know that won't be for everybody, but it was for me. The battery life isn't great, and the fact that it's just water resistant, splash proof, that's pretty much not good enough. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. If you've got any questions, leave them there too. Thanks for watching.